Hey, this is Rick Caselge from exercisesforinjuries.com. Today I wanted to go through the best equipment-free exercises to do after a long flight. A couple weeks ago I left the winter of Kelowna and headed down to Miami, and after the long flight I was kind of feeling stiff and a little bit off. So I went through these 4 exercises in my hotel room in order to kind of loosen up my body and balance out my body, because the long flight really wreaks havoc on the balance of your body and really pushes your body into muscle imbalances. Now, the 4 exercises that I ended up doing when I got back to my hotel room are the following, and I'll get Donnelly to demonstrate. The first one ends up being a calf stretch. So you're starting legs about hip width apart. You're going to take a step back. Toes are pointing straight ahead. And what you're looking for is a light stretch in that calf. And oftentimes what I'll end up doing is I'll end up going close to a wall and putting my hand on the wall, because we're not worried about balance. We want to focus in on the stretch. And with this one, what I'm doing is I'm holding it, a light stretch, for 20 seconds, and I'm going to do it twice, so alternating back and forth. Now the second one ends up being my favorite stretch, the 90-90 hip flexor stretch. So what you're doing, once again, that legs hip width apart. You're going to take a step back. You're going to bring the knee down. Okay, good. And then what you're end up doing is you're tightening up that abdominal area to lock in the pelvis. You're tightening up that glute. You're bringing the hips forward, and you're looking for that light stretch. It could be down from the knee all the way up into the hip. So you're looking for a light stretch. For some people, this stretch might be stronger than the exercise before, the calf stretch. Okay, perfect, Donnelly. And then, so with this one as well, twice on each side, holding for 20 seconds. Now the third one ends up being reaching for the sky. So I'm in this starting off position, legs hip width apart. I'm going to bring the arms overhead so the palms are facing each other, and then what I'm going to end up doing is tightening up in that abdominal area, and I'm just going to start off with just reaching as high as I can. Okay, and relaxing. And then the next one is I'm going to try to link it up with breathing. So legs are in the right position, arms overhead, tightening up that abdominal area, reaching, and I'm breathing out, and I'm trying to reach higher up. And with this one, I'm like decompressing the spine. So I've been sitting for hours, and now with that reaching, I'm decompressing the spine, and then you can relax. So then I'm reaching for that sky for about 5 seconds. Now, another way of kind of intensifying that stretch is I can add a little bit of arch back. So Donnelly's going to do the exact same things. Okay, we go from the side. Yep. So legs hip width apart, bring the arms up, breathing out, and then reaching up, and then arching back a little bit in that lower back. Okay, good, and back down, 5 seconds. And then how many times I would do that? I would do that at minimum like 5 times, slow and controlled, but if it feels good, you can continue on and do like 10 repetitions. But once again, don't go crazy, because you're going to probably irritate things if you end up doing like 50 repetitions. Now, the fourth one ends up being the bird dog exercise. So I'm going to get Donnelly to go into a 4-point position. So hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. I'm going to bring the knees up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, more. Okay, good. Rest of the body's in good alignment. You're looking down here. And then she's going to tighten up her abdominal area. She's going to reach forward with one arm and then reach back with the opposite leg. Good. Good straight alignment, holding for a couple seconds, 2 to 5 seconds, and then coming back down, relaxing that abdominal area, and then switching sides. So with this one, so we'll go to the other side, reaching, looking right here. Good. And coming back. So Donnelly's doing it perfect. She's reaching forward with the arm, so it's in line with the body, and I'll get you to switch to the other side, and reaching with the leg. So she's not having much of a change in that low back, which is excellent. Good. And back down. Perfect. So I'll get you to stand up, Donnelly. So with that one, I'm just going 5 repetitions on each side, so a total of 10. So one set of 10. Now the reason why to do that bird dog exercise, very similar to the exercise before, which was reach for the sky, in that sitting position for a long period of time, things end up tightening up in the hips and in the back. Now, when it comes to the bird dog, what oftentimes happens with sitting for a long period of time is your stabilizing core muscles are not working properly. So what we're trying to do is fire them up with the bird dog, start having them activate and turn on properly so that they can end up working again and kind of protecting and supporting your back when you're out and about doing whatever you're doing on your holidays. So there you go. There ends up being the best equipment-free exercises to do after a long flight. So this is Rick Caselge from exercisesforinjuries.com. Make sure to swing by exercisesforinjuries.com. Enter in your injury or pain. There's a good chance they have an article, video, or an interview that'll help you overcome your injury or pain. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, head up above, hit subscribe. What that'll do is every couple days you'll get a video like this where I talk about tips and tricks on overcoming and preventing injury or pain. Thirdly, head down below, hit like, and leave me a question or comment. So this is Rick Caselge from exercisesforinjuries.com saying take care and bye-bye.